Hey there guys, Ultraviolence here, welcome to my channel. Today I am making a quick guide on how to set up God Complex. I know a lot of people over the years have had trouble loading Clusterfuck because there is just a million mods you have to load all at once, and for some people just couldn't get it working, and I understand why. Like, these things are quite fickle, and Zandronum can be a piece of shit sometimes. So let's just take a look at Zandronum, alright? So obviously this is really messy, I've got all my mods and map sets in here, don't worry. If yours doesn't look like this, it's fine. As long as you've got this Zandronum.exe, it's all good. The problem with Zandronum is if you need to play a mod that requires multiple files to load, like let's say I was playing a mod and I had to load all these different things, putting that into Zandronum works, but it won't take into account the required load order. It'll load them in alphabetical order instead, and we need to load things in a different way. So that's what ZDL is for. So to get ZDL, the download link will be in the description. Come to this website here and click this, download this shit. And it'll give you a nice little RAR file. Alrighty, so once your ZDL is downloaded, locate it. I'm just going to click show in folder so I can find it straight away. Alright, so I'm going to cut and paste it to somewhere where I know where it is. I'm going to put it right next to the Zandronum folder, right here like this. And then to install it, all you have to do is extract it. I would recommend making a new folder, chucking it in there, and then extracting it here. We can just call this ZDL. But I've already got mine here, so fucking gonna get rid of that. And away we go. So then when you install ZDL, it'll look like this, and it'll look like this. I would highly recommend blowing this up, making this way bigger, and doing this, alright? The first thing we're going to do with ZDL is we're going to go to settings, and we're going to add Zandronum to it. So go to here, source ports, engines, add, browse, and find Zandronum. If I go to my tutorial shit folder, see, it's here, Zandronum. Find the .exe, click open, boom, there it is. So now when we go back to main, it's here in the source port, okay? So when we click launch, it's going to launch through Zandronum. That is important. Now, we are going to add the mods that we need to load. So come back to your tutorial shit, come back to where you've downloaded the stuff. So find God Complex, download link in the description of course, and extract it to God Complex. If there is no extract to option, I would just make a new folder like this, put it in there, and extract. Yeah, however you have to do it, okay? So, just for the sake of being tidy, I'm going to rename this to God Complex. Cool beans. So now we've got all our mods here. Ignore this. This is like the same... What the fuck? Is this a mod within a mod? Okay, ignore that. That's not there. Pretend that wasn't there. So we've got all the regular clusterfuck mods here, and then God Complex itself here. Alright, so we're going to go back to ZDL. We're going to come down to here in the main tab. We're going to click add. We're going to find God Complex, and we're going to highlight all of this shit, put that in there. Alright, so now these are the mods we are loading, and we can rearrange them as we want. And that's what we will do soon. But let's get God Complex in there as well. Again, find God Complex. Boom. Do not load both at the same time. Yes, there is a slaughter version, there is a regular version. That just depends on what kind of WOD you are playing. If you're playing a big WOD with lots of monsters, I would highly recommend the slaughter version, because otherwise you'll get a lot of... I mean, maybe you'd want to just experiment and use whatever you want, but do not load both. Okay, so we're pretty much... We're halfway there, okay? Can we add a Iwad? How do I do that? Alright, I found the Iwads. Here we go. Come into the settings tab, go to the Iwads, click add, and then we're going to find our Doom 1, Doom 2. I do not like how things are set up here. Hang on, I'm going to just rearrange this shit. Sort by type, thank you. View, list, much better. Got Doom 1, Doom 2. I have to load them separately? Oh man, that's so lame. Alright, well, I'm just going to do that right now. And you can watch. Doom 2, boom. We should have Plutonia and TNT in here as well. I think it is important to load these. So these are like the base Doom Iwads. All of the early Doom WODs and map sets that were made based off of these, and that's why it's good to load them. We need Plutonia, and that's it, okay? Alright, so that's done. Cool. Now we go back to main, and we've got these to pick from. That's pretty cool. You can actually choose which map you start from here as well. Which one of these is ultraviolet? Man, look, I'm learning as I go as well. So, see, we're learning together. Like a big happy family. Okay, let's sort out the load order. We're going to come into here, find load order plus changelog, and the load order is right here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 fucking mods. Oh my god, that's just disgusting. Alright, let's get these up side by side, and it's time to do the shit. Obviously, the map set that you are going to play will be in here as well, but don't worry about that for now. So we're going to ignore the map set one. Bullet Puff Fix is first. The next one is Complex Doom. Let's find regular old Complex Doom. There you go. You go up. And then we've got LCA. Up. Random Mont. Where the frick are you? There you are. So I probably don't need to read all this out. I might just speed the video up here, but like you can do this yourself. It's not that hard. Insane LCA. Let's go. Alright, I've assembled my load order. They are all in order. It's time to find ourselves a map set. Let's go back to our Zandronum folder where the maps are. Let's say we want to load Chillax. Easy. Actually, no, because we didn't pick the Slaughter version. I'm going to get rid of that. Let's actually load Epic 2. And that has to go in the second spot. So let's go all up to the top. Before Complex Doom. There it is. Nice. You can actually... How do I... Okay, so simply... Okay, this is annoying, man. So I'm going to drag this over so I can see. For every WAD, I think you should be loading Doom 2. Unless you were playing something like TNT Remastered or Plutonia 2, then you would load TNT or Plutonia. If you're not playing any extra WAD, if you're not playing like Epic 2, if you actually just want to play Plutonia, then simply don't load this here, remove that, and then just play and you'll be fine. Alright, so now that these are all loaded, it should work. Let's go. God Complex. Hallelujah, brother! And it just shows the Nexus thing as well. Whatever, man. Yes, I want to allow access. Who do you think I am? And boom! It's working. I got my volume really low because I was recording other shit before. Oh, that's loud as fuck. God Complex is working, everybody in the building. Alright, and that's all you need to do, man. It's not that bad. Right? It's not that bad. You just have to get ZDL. You gotta put all the mods in here and the map set you want to run. You gotta put Doom 2 in here. And then you need Zandronum in here, which you do. You put Zandronum in the settings part. The Iwads like Doom 2 in the settings part as well. And you are good to go. This is how you load multiple mods at a time that require a load order. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps. I really, really, really do. If you have any problems, sound off in the comments section. Hopefully people will help. I'll try to help as well, but like, I don't think I can help any more than this. If you don't know how to install ZDL, or if you don't know how to find Zandronum on the internet, then I can't help you. You need to figure this sort of shit out on your own, because it's not that hard. You can do it, I believe. Yeah, also a pretty important thing that I almost forgot. Open up ZDL, and with all your stuff here, okay, I'm just going to hope and pray to God that you didn't close this yet. You can save this as like a template. So come down to this ZDL tab thing down here. Save ZDL. I've already got mine here, so just like God Complex load order, click save, boom. And now if you delete this and go to load it, it'll be here. Yay. Yeah, so just save that in your ZDL folder, and it'll always be there. And then you can easily load God Complex again without having to go through this whole process, and that's just amazing to me. Just want to say, ZDL is a pretty awesome application, not going to lie, it's actually really dope. One last thing we have to go over as well, actually, I almost forgot this as well. We need to go over the in-game settings, okay? Now, I'm gonna just boot up God Complex the normal way that I do it. Don't worry about this, you just do your thing how I showed in the video. Alright, here we are. In good old Epic 2. Now, we need to go over some of these options because some of these things are actually quite game-breaking if they're set wrong. As for the God Complex options themselves, these are fine. You can do whatever you want with these. Go nuts, do your thing. But I would at least, you know, pay attention to what you're doing. Don't just turn on random settings because you feel like it. That would be stupid. So there are some things in here that are very important to go over. The hard spawns and hard boss spawns, I would turn them off I don't think it's not super important, but like just in case there's a chance they will mess with my progression spawn system, turn that shit off. Rune options, all this stuff is fine, I'm pretty sure. Item options, this is important. Turn this off. You don't need the random starting weapons and items because my mod already gives you that stuff, and there's a chance that these things will give you like old versions of the items. I don't know. I would just be very careful. If these are on and there are problems, then like don't come crying to me. Okay, fuck you. If you screw it up yourself, it's your fault. Reinforcement backpack, turn this off. You don't need this. Some of these things were like added to the game ages ago because like, you know, it was hard to balance clusterfuck back in the day. It was just a mess. It was a crazy mess of a mod with so many different things going on. But I think God Complex is actually balanced pretty well. I don't think you need these things. This one is very important. Make sure this is set to random. I don't know why random is the right setting. I can't remember why, but this is what I have it set to. It's important. Otherwise, you'll end up with the old versions of the spring mines, and they'll end up in your inventory bar, and they'll clog up space when they don't need to be there. It's annoying. I hate it. Set this to random. Thank you very much. This stuff, I don't know if it matters. Just do whatever you want to do. TXS, just off. Everything off. Fuck TXS. Christmas presents. Look, man, if you have this on, it's your own fault. It's your own, like, dude, this shit was actually pretty fun online, I'm not going to lie. I honestly enjoy the Christmas presents. I feel kind of nostalgic thinking about it, to be honest. But these were good because the game wasn't balanced properly, and I don't think you need them anymore. But if you want to have fun at the cost of potentially breaking some things, turn it on, go nuts, whatever. Spawn protection, this is a thing that's better online, but you could use it if you want. Starting health and armor, again, this can be off because the mod already gives you stuff, and this might end up giving you old items that could break shit. I don't know. The Marines, I'm pretty sure this just doesn't work anymore anyway because I made them all just like not be a thing. They were messing with the spawn system because like when you progress, the way it works is the monsters like are invisible and they see you, and when they see you, they like read your player. They're like, okay, how many fragments has this guy got? What level is this guy at? What tier is this guy at? And that's how the game determines what is going to spawn there. But sometimes if you had these Marines out, the enemies would see these Marines first before they see you. So if a Cyber Demon, you know, you're looking forward to fighting this epic boss, but this Cyber Demon sees one of these Marines before it sees you, it sees the Marine and it's like, that Marine has no fragments. They're not at tier 8. They're at tier fucking 0. So then you just get a regular ass Cyber Demon and it's lame. These guys break the spawn system. Just straight up. That's just how it is, man. So I made them not work anymore. Obviously you want to make sure you come into controls and bind all the necessary stuff at the bottom. Spring mine, ammo pack. Bind all of these. Even if you got spring mine bound up here somewhere, just do it here instead, because these are the more recent things. You got shield sphere, ammo pack. They don't have to be in the inventory bar anymore. They're here. Armor delete, rune reset is very important. Nemesis rune toggle is also very important. That's to turn it off and on. Yeah, definitely bind these things. Quick overview of the fragments and the protection system right here, I think we should do. So just in case this is like harder to understand than I think it is, this is where you set your progression. This is how you change how long it takes to actually reach a different tier. So obviously you start at tier 0, and then you can change how many legendary fragments it requires to reach the next tier. If you're playing a smaller WOD, you might want to like really lower these down. For me, I really like the gameplay at the start of WODs. I enjoy tiers 1 to 4 like a lot. Tiers 5 and above are cool, like they're awesome. You really start to feel like a fucking god at that point, but I really like the refined gameplay of the early tiers a lot more, to be honest. So, I like to prolong these a bit. Like I would probably do like this or something. If I was playing a big WOD, I don't know. You got presets in here if you want to like change these. So when you like actually come in here, if you're playing Chillax, which is a lot, you'll have like, but there's a lot of room here. If you're playing something like Compendium, for example, you might want to like really extend the progression. Hellground is like a short WOD, so that just sets it all the way down. Alien Vendetta is more like I added a lot of room here to mess with things, but I think it's pretty rare that people increase their progression to like very high. Protection system, this is in place for like, all this does is it affects the Cyber Demon spawns. If you're playing a WOD like Sunder or like Chillax, which has a million Cyber Demons in some maps, like so many Cyber Demons, You are not going to want to run into like 10 legendary cardinals at once, are you? No, I don't think I would like that. After a while, it's just going to get tedious and annoying. You need to have, well for me, I need to have some weak cyber demons in the mix as well to just mix things up a bit, to just keep things fresh. And like, you know, just sometimes it's nice to like actually just annihilate some stuff here and there as well, you know? The higher the numbers are here, the more the protection takes effect. If you're playing a small WOD like Doom 2 where there's like maybe 1 or 2 cyber demons here and there, I would turn all of this all the way down. Because that guarantees that when you do run into that cyber demon, there's a much better chance it's going to be an interesting boss. But yeah, if you're playing like a bigger WOD, you're going to want to do this. And you'll notice the effects of this much more in the later tiers. Because in the early tiers, there aren't really that many tough cyber demon spawns anyway. But when you're at tier 8, like, you are going to want some hefty spawn control. At least I would. I mean, some of you out there are nuts. Some of you guys love true clusterfuck and just want carnage and chaos everywhere. So that's on you. But yeah, I just thought I'd explain how that works. It's all explained here, but it's probably, I don't know, more clear and easy to understand in video form, I guess. I don't know. I think that's all. I don't think we need to do anything more than that. Other than this, let's do it. Fucking Saiyan mode on. New game. Let's go. Let me swap to my proper mouse so I can actually play the video game. Let's go. Now we get to start with a fucking Saiyan sphere. Out of my way. Out of my fucking way. Move. Epic 2 is so good, man. I just want to turn the music up. Like, this is just not loud enough. But then again, when I activate this item, it's going to be loud. So let's just turn that back down. Did something just wake up? Oh, you want to fight? You want to fight, mate? You want to fight? Hey, he's hurting me, though. He's hurting me. Die. Oh, my God. Oh, look, we're leveling up. Look at that. Let's go. Alright. 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 Don't mind that, okay? It's nothing. Just, wasn't it? It was just a prank. It was just a fucking prank, okay? It's a meme. Don't worry about it. It's a very rare item. You'll probably never find it in your whole life. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Hope this tutorial has helped some of you guys. I hope the game works properly. If you have any problems, let me know in the comments. I'll try and help. If I can't help everyone, if there's a million problems, then I'm just gonna fucking bury my head in the sand and just wait for everything to blow over. You know what I'm saying? Life is going to get pretty busy for me soon. I don't know if I'm going to come back to making videos full time. I might make one here and there. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know why I'm adding this to the end. The video's probably long enough as it is. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.